I'm Jenilyn.
And I'm Jocelyn.
And we represent Rhymestein.
Power to the poet!
And this is dedicated to the 22 million sex slaves around the world today. When I looked into my child's eyes the first time, diamonds dancing around the crevices of her pupils,
all I could see was black. Because her daddy would soon sell her for the useless object she thinks she is.
And the skin that sings songs of softness as you touched it
would crack and crumble until the purple tint and the crevices of her swollen eyes would break.
Just like her mother's did. Because her father will tell her how she is just like me.
A useless sex slave busted into obedience.
My daughter will be the string tied in a ring around the soulless men's thumbs, and she will be their useless sex slave.
And this never-ending cycle will continue to circle around the lives of innocent children.
As a child, I was told to submit. Born into a brothel and a sex slave at 3, I grew up learning that men should mistreat me. Selling my soul to strangers wrapped in warmth underneath the fire of their guns and fists and bed sheets. My mother always tells me how sorry she is. Every time she sees a man handing money in exchange for human trafficking us into rings, every last bit of soul is left in each hell house or hotel we were held hostage.
This is our never-ending cycle of hurt. 13, I would look in the mirror painting a picture on my body. I thought my body was a blank canvas,
a new beginning.
I wanted a new beginning, so I ran away from parents who didn't love me. But I have always thought art was beautiful, until punches that peeled petals of purple and brown flowers grew upon my skin. Just 2 days after I left home, I was auctioned off like a Picasso. But I didn't feel like it when men smeared their painted fingers across my white canvas, calling me the most beautiful finger painting they ever got their hands on. They bought me for $90 US and picked at my frame and canvas until I was sold into the ring again.
I was a couple months old when I had my first friend in the brothel.
Shattered glass and torn up sheets made up our playtime as kids, making forts out of the bed sheets we were born on. The blankets we tried to turn into safe havens did not shield us from the scary.
When the screams of a girl's shattered dreams sang across the halls on full volume, we learned the melody to that woman's song. When both of us had pillows plastered over our ears, we would call ourselves twins.
When our black eyes were blue and purple on the same eye.
When we would bleed the same pigments.
When burns marked our foreheads,
we always looked the same.
Even when her lifeless eyes looked back at me when they took her away.
They always brought her back.
Beaten so ruthlessly that the soft baby skin that once made up her body turned to sandpaper.
One day, a group of men came in, and she resisted.
My best friend was beaten to her death in front of my eyes.
She sang so beautifully that day.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word.